Check out this police video of an 18-wheeler chase earlier this month in McLean County, North Dakota. 15 squad cars responded to the chase, and deputies deployed spike strips multiple times to try stopping the semi. Once they did, the driver sat in the cab for more than an hour before surrendering.
Hi, everyone, and thank you for waking up with us on this Thursday morning. I'm Jordan Schreier here with Lisa Bedell, and we're just getting started with your news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. We have a breaking news alert. One person is in custody after a report of a woman being chased by a man with a gun and a knife. It all started around 11 last night in the 1900 block of 18th Avenue South in Moorhead. Police set up a perimeter and then narrowed their search to one apartment unit. As they were talking to a person inside, another man jumped from a third-story window and started running away.
Officers chased him but lost him in the dark. The K-9 team took over and located the suspect hiding in an enclosed patio area nearby. Police arrested 47-year-old Kevin Haas. He was taken to the hospital for treatment of injuries suffered when he bailed out of that third-story apartment. Also breaking, police are investigating an officer-involved shooting in the Twin Cities suburb of Coon Rapids.
Details are limited right now, but police say more information should be released at a news conference later this morning. Stay with us here at the Valley Today on air and on valleynewslive.com for updates on this breaking story.
It's now 10 minutes before 7. Let's get a check of our storm team forecast to find out when we'll dry up out there.
We're starting to in some areas. Not every place quite yet has seen the rain move on, but in Fargo, mostly we're winding things down. We're looking at some sunshine trying to break out of the cloud cover here on our Storm Team Skycam network. And on our hourly planner, gradually we'll see more and more of that sun as we head through the day and expect to have temperatures on their way up into some upper 50s. So it's an improvement on yesterday's gloomy, cool weather that we had, and other places also enjoying some clearing skies. But where we've cleared out overnight, there are some spots where we've had fog develop. So it's a little shower activity, a little fog that's greeting us this morning. We're at a quarter-mile visibility in Fosston, Howlock, same number, and over to the west, Carrington and Jamestown struggling with visibility too because of dense fog. And there's some widespread dense fog in central parts of the state. If you're heading that way, you're going to run into that too. So here's a look at those showers down in Lakes Country, back over to the west too, just outside of our viewing areas where some of the heavier rain is out west. But still that could drop into places like the Devil's Lake Basin and into Jamestown and Stutsman County here today. And then some lingering showers just south of Fargo into the Wahpeton Breckenridge area, Fergus Falls, back over to Park Rapids, some sprinkles there. Looking a lot quieter for Grand Forks. You got another cloud deck developing there, and you might even be seeing some more fog starting to develop too. But overall, the general trend will be drying, and hopefully we'll get a good amount of sunshine today. Temperatures 30s to some low 40s. It's 41 in Fargo. And taking a look at that hour-by-hour planner again, that drier air kicking in out of the north will hopefully help to clear away these cloudy skies and get some temperatures on their way up into those 50s. But it's our western viewing area that's still under the threat for a few showers into the afternoon. I think you'll still get a little sun, but some cloud cover and some showers associated with that possible too. Tomorrow morning, we will start off into the 30s for the day with clear skies, and then we'll kick off a really nice holiday weekend. 60s starting on Good Friday through Easter Sunday with a chance for some showers or thunder shower or two on Saturday. Let's check in now with Al.
Morning, Lisa. Good morning, everyone. We're on Cheyenne Street, and Lisa's been telling you about fog this morning. From Cheyenne Street looking westward, you can certainly see fog and haze out there. Doesn't look like a real big deal, but it's definitely there. Good morning to be driving with your lights on. Traffic out here on Interstate 94 this morning is definitely picked up. Travel speeds are strong this morning. Same story on Interstate 29. Northbound I-29 busier than southbound I-29, but in any event, there's all kinds of activity this morning. Our community is waking up, getting out, getting after it, busy here on Cheyenne Street as well. Make sure you are driving extra carefully today. Al Allen, Valley Today traffic.
A Minnesota teenager is facing murder charges after the death of a woman on an elementary school playground. And prosecutors want to try the suspect as an adult.
People, or police rather, in Grand Rapids say they found a 15-year-old boy standing with a knife in his hand and a 20-year-old woman on the ground with a stab wound to her abdomen on Tuesday night. Police believe the stabbing came after a drug deal gone wrong. An Eden Prairie, Minnesota man has admitted to whipping his teenage daughter with a tree branch and a belt. Police say 38-year-old Craig Underwood hit the girl about 30 times, leaving her with bloody and bruised wounds over much of her body. They say he was apparently upset because she was late for class and brought home someone that her family dislikes.
A student accused of beating 2 teachers at a Twin Cities college has pleaded guilty to assault. 21-year-old Gavin Hudson of St. Paul hit a female instructor at Normandale Community College in Bloomington several times in December and assaulted a male faculty member who intervened. The complaint says Hudson's teacher asked him to stay after class to discuss a remark he made to another student. He knocked her to the floor. She lost consciousness. Police say they found a handgun in Hudson's backpack when they arrested him. A 13-year-old boy is facing arson charges after a fire at a Grand Forks elementary school. Police say he started a fire in the library of Ben Franklin Elementary School's library Tuesday night.
A custodian spotted it right away and then put out the fire with an extinguisher. The cost of damages is still being figured out. We're getting a look this morning at the February arrest of a West Fargo police officer on the night he was stopped for drunk driving.
Officer Ryan Dennis pleaded guilty last month to DUI and was demoted and suspended for 15 days. During questioning on the night of the arrest, troopers say Dennis stonewalled them with excuses to avoid doing a breathalyzer.
Am I going to jail though?
What's that?
Am I going to county?
Yeah.
I am?
Yep.
The first part of this is I have to go in to the chief tomorrow and say I'm resigning.
A criminal defense lawyer tells Valley News Live that an officer's previous criminal record can end up in court if that officer has to testify on a case they've worked on.
Wildlife-related car crashes around this area usually involve a deer. So this accident near Barnesville yesterday was a new one for officers. Police say a wild turkey flew up and crashed right through the windshield of an SUV. It happened right around noon on I-94.
Police say the bird was killed and ended up in the back seat of the vehicle. The driver was shaken, luckily not hurt. Only a few weeks has passed since our last snowstorm of the season, and a couple of golf courses are now ready to open their driving ranges for the season. And their full courses are opening 24 hours later. The driving ranges at the Meadows and Village Green public golf courses in South Moorhead open tomorrow at 10 in the morning.
Both courses are scheduled to fully open for the season at 9 Saturday morning. Tee times are on a first-come, first-served basis on Saturday. And now that spring weather is here, hopefully to stay, many people are taking advantage of heading outdoors and enjoying the weather.
And the Valley Today's Abby Furchner is live this morning with an event that will get us ready for taking the trails around the Fargo-Moorhead area. Good morning, Abby.
Good morning, Lisa and Jordan. I'm here at the Wozniak Scouting Center. We're at 6:30 on Monday. The 3rd annual Fargo Hiking Expo is going to be taking place, and we're just getting a little preview about what people can expect when they come out here on Monday. And I'm here with Matt Davis. And so for those who have never maybe been here before, why is this expo so much fun, and what can they be a part of?
Yeah, they can come out and they can learn about places to hike, what you need to hike, why hiking. That's actually going to be one of the neat stations. We're going to ask people to share why they hike, and we'll try and record some of those answers and share them back with folks. But yeah, it's going to be a one-stop place to learn more about getting outdoors and enjoying what we have.
And it's crazy because there's actually so many fun trails to go right in our backyard that people might not know about, especially if you're a new hiker. And so I'm here with Renee Grushala with the Dakota Prairie chapter. And so where are some of those fun adventures you can take here in Fargo?
We have a lot of fun hikes that people can take not very far away from Fargo, and they are probably the closest one would be about 20 miles south of here. You start on the trailhead of Walcott and take the Monarch Way Trail, which in the fall is just full of monarch butterflies. Or just a few miles to the west, you can take the Cheyenne Overlook and climb up to a high sand dune and look over the Cheyenne River Valley. That is just gorgeous. Go a little further west and you can go near Fort Ransom to the only waterfall that's in North Dakota, and that's about a 2.5 mile hike out to it. So it'd be just about a 5 mile round trip.
And there's just so much more to talk about and see. You're going to want to come out here on Monday at the Wozniak Scouting Center for that hiking expo. Even if you're an avid hiker, new hiker, just starting to get into it, it's going to be a blast.
Good stuff. We've learned a lot already. Abby Furchner reporting live for us. Thank you. Let's get our answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. When it comes to the top 10 childhood memories that we're most likely to remember, this came in at number 4.
The answer is music from the ice cream truck. Remember, you can take part in our question of the morning on the Valley News Live Facebook page. Go ahead and join that conversation. And Lisa, it's warm enough today. I think the DQ in Moorhead will have some people enjoying ice cream outside.
I imagine so. I mean, there's always people out in the line for the DQ. And we are looking at some sunshine developing through the day, though this morning watch out for some fog, and there's still a couple of showers out there to watch out for too. High 57 in Fargo. Easter weekend looks great. We're going to see some 60s coming up.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on. You can join us right now on the Fargo CW.